Welcome to Jerry's Fish Room.
All right, guys, welcome back to Jerry's Fish Room. Thank you so much for joining me. I'm glad that you guys had decided to just give a little bit of your time to watch this video. Today we are going to be doing something that I talked about when I started my Tanganyika tank on that Tanganyika tank review. As you guys remember, I did half of it with lava rock and the other half with like a brown flat stone. So today we're going to go ahead and finish it. I did get the rest of my lava rock in. So just so you know, I didn't get a chance to talk a little bit about that in the last video because I had some sound and video issues. So I had to cut a lot of that out. So I just kind of gave you the fast forward look at me putting some of that stuff in. But to talk a little bit about this lava rock, I bought it from Home Depot. I know that if you buy this stuff in the fish store, it could be $5–6 a pound and can get really, really expensive. The first batch that I put in was 20 pounds worth. You get about 6 to 8 rocks in each of the bags. And so once I did that and put it next to the brownstone, I was already kind of leaning that way with the lava rock, again inspired. I know you probably heard a lot in the last couple videos about Katie Cichlids. She did a Tanganyika tank, and in her Tanganyika tank she's using the black lava rock, and I just really love the feel of it as far as how it looks. And while these fish are not salt water, it kind of can give you a little bit of that saltwater live rock feeling that you'll get in fish only saltwater tanks. And with these fish specifically, some of them are cave dwellers, and so because they're cave dwellers, it's just really cool to see them popping in and out of the openings that are in the stacked rocks. And so it gives it that coral feel or that saltwater feel to it. For me, I love to sit here. It's slowly becoming one of my favorite tanks outside of the 180-gallon tank, is just to see the interaction of these fish with this lava rock and how they pop in and out of it. So without further ado, I did put 20 pounds in. I went ahead and bought 30 more pounds just to kind of give you a clue. It's a 10-pound bag is about $21 or $22. I ordered it online at Home Depot. They delivered it to my Home Depot store, and I went and picked it up. Again, probably I would say 50 to 60% cheaper than you would buy in an aquarium store. And so I don't know if I'm going to use all of it, but there's a real possibility. I'm going to put 50 pounds of lava rock in this 55-gallon Tanganyika tank. So let's go take a look at how I build it and where we end up. All right, so I have gone about and drained the tank as I'm doing a water change. And again, we got to be careful not to get too distracted. I almost overflowed one of my tanks when I was working on the FX, or not overflowed the tank, but drained the tank too low. I'm in the process of filling up my shell dweller tank now, but I've drained this down, and I'm going to go in and remove all these rocks on the right hand side. So this is probably going to make a few of them not so happy. Let me move this stuff out of the way, and we're going to leave the light on, so this will take a little bit of work just so that I can be working on both sides. I'll set these up here for now. Alright, so we're going to come in here, and again guys, when you're building a stand, you might want to turn around and leave yourself enough room to work on your tank. A lot of times what I end up doing is, I said in the last video, was planning on using this as breeder only, and you can tell I'm going to kick up some junk, so we'll get that stuff filtered out later. And I got a towel down on the ground. Just going to throw this rock out. It's a shame because I absolutely love this rock. I'm going to have to find another purpose of it. I must have bought about 30 or 40 pounds of it from my local, I guess, landscape place, if you want to call it, Pebble Junction, here in Sanford. I got a good deal too. I must have 40, maybe 50 pounds, 40 pounds of it anyway, for $20. So I'll take this stuff out and we'll stack it up here on the towel. You can tell the fish are not going to be happy. And we're going to go check on that water as soon as I get this last piece out. All right. So yeah, there's a little bit of muck. I might deal with that in a second, but let's go check the water. All right, guys, so this is kind of where everything sits right now. It is a little cloudy. You are seeing some reflection of some light in the background. I apologize for that. But I did get all of the rock in there. So there is a total of 50 pounds of rock, which again, at about $22, I guess 21 to 22 with tax, you know, you're looking at probably about $110, $115 or so worth of rock that I put in. One of the things I noticed I had to be careful, and I will keep an eye out, is when I stack those rocks, a couple of fish may have gotten a bit trapped in those caves or those crevices, and I don't know that they had a way out. They probably did, but I went back and readjusted a couple things to allow them the ability to move out. All right, guys, so there you have it. The Tanganyika tank is done. As far as a aquascaping or a hardscaping per se, you definitely don't want to aquascape with plants in a tank like this, because those trophius will eat them up. They love plants. But I hope you guys are liking what you're seeing. If you guys got any comments, I'd love to hear from you. Things you would do differently. If you got questions about them, again, I want to learn from you guys as much as I'm hoping you guys will learn from me. So if you like what's going on here, give it a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, and ring that bell to get notification of future videos. Let's let YouTube know that there's something good going on here and worthwhile. And guys, again, I really super appreciate the time you take out of your day to watch these videos, and I appreciate all the support. So until the next time, guys, you know what's coming. That's right. Keep loving the fish.